Every time I apply for a job, I end up copying and pasting the title, the job title, the company, the salary, the full job description into my spreadsheet so I can keep track of everything. So I built a fix. With MindStudio, you don't have to start from scratch. I already built an agent that does something similar, so I'm just remixing it, tweaking a few steps, and adjusting it for my new goals. All right, I made a copy of my old agent. I'm going to rename it. The old one was extracting people to a Google Sheet, so I'll just change this one to extract job description information to Google Sheet. All right, I'm going to pull up the main flow and check out the start block. This is what I want. I want it to trigger on the browser extension. Here is the main prompt that I'm going to edit. This is the generate text block that was calling an AI model to transform all this data into structured CSV. So I'm just going to update, from people, I'm changing this to job description information, and oops, I see a typo output. So it is still going to output the structured data, but I want to edit the data so that it is matching what's in my new Google Sheet. So I want to be capturing the URL, the title, the company name, location, salary minimum, and salary maximum. I also want to capture the full text of the job description so that I always have a record of the full job description text. When I tested this earlier, it was having a little bit of a hard time pulling the URL, so I'm just adding a little tag here so that it knows exactly where to find that and put it in the right spot. For sample output, I do need new sample output. I just asked ChatGPT to make me some new sample output based on the prompt. Okay, this old agent had this little piece of the workflow where it was displaying a table. I'm going to get rid of those because I don't really need that. I really just wanted to update my Google Sheet. I'm going to update the variables so it's pulling the right information and sending it to the right place. I'm also going to update the spreadsheet because my old agent was sending it to a different spreadsheet. Just checking how everything's going, making sure the variables are all right and updated. All right. Great, I'm gonna publish the agent and pull up my Google Sheet where I want to have everything land. You can see that it's empty. Here's a job description for a job somebody might want to apply to. And I'm gonna open the MindStudio Chrome extension. I'm gonna pull up my agent and here it goes. It's starting. Boom, there it is. This is going to save me so much time in my job search. I'm so excited. Next time, I'm going to be adding a screener that scores how well my background information matches with the job description requirements and scores how well the job matches my own preferences. Follow along if you want to build your own job search agents in MindStudio.